Yeah, that's hilarious. 2020 Tantra on Amazon.
Yeah, this is Maya Michelle.
Yeah, yo. So she was saying that people in general, I don't know. I shouldn't even reduce it to just females.
Yeah.
But she was saying females, how could they be around me and not want to evolve themselves or like look at their own evolution from a different perspective, maybe. However you want to look at it.
I mean, it would make me reflect hardcore, like, because it's like people think like when you're with someone, like, why would I just let it rest on you? Like, you be the greatest, and I'll just be like on the sidelines and shit. I'll just watch you do great shit. Like, I mean, that's cute. Like, yeah, I want to be supportive and shit, but really, like, am I just gonna reduce myself to that? I'm gonna stay at this level, and I'm just gonna observe you. Like, what the fuck about me, man?
Yeah, that would eat at me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If somebody took that stance, that would definitely eat at me. I wouldn't want to sit there and watch somebody decay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even, accept that energy.
You're sitting here breathing properly and you're struggling and shit. You know, and it's just like,
people will go through great lengths to ignore me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, if people have been very close to me and going through the greatest lengths to ignore.
Yeah.
So it really is personal. It really is. I don't know if people aren't ready to receive or if they block themselves when they are ready. I can't. To me, it's funny, man. Like, it's difficult to really tell the difference between someone being cunning and someone being naive.
Yeah.
To me, it's like that's a difficult one. Like, so I usually just step away from it in general, like, and keep my distance from that.
Yeah.
When someone's coming off as that naive, I mean, you really don't see what I'm seeing. Like, I can't tell if you're trying to like be cunning or if you're really just naive. Either way, I feel like I should be probably in this next chapter. You need to be as alone as possible.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when I remove myself, then they fiend for attention even more from anything.
But it's because they don't know how to maintain that energy alone, though. And it's like they get used to you feeling the space.
Yeah, you know how it is, though, when you get around a dude and you bring your energy and you cycle that shit through him.
Yeah.
And you be like addicted to that.
Yeah, and he fucking hates you when you're like, I'm like, but that's not how it's meant to be, though. I'm not here just for you. I don't exist just for you. Like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we all here, if we was all really changing our breathing pattern and changed the breathing pattern and the heart rate of the whole world, everything would change. Like, everybody is kind of like a processor of energy. So if we were utilizing everybody's lungs and the band that is, I guess, the chakras or the endocrine system or whatever, we're utilizing this like refinery of energy.
Yeah.
Then I feel like I don't want to. I'm even it doesn't matter. Whether you're the palest motherfucker or the darkest motherfucker. The melanin in you is the same as the melanin in mine. I want you to fucking utilize that shit to convert as much melanin in the air and just really convert all this. We're living in an air that has a lot of because thought is regulated by air. So we're living in an air with a lot of intention that is insidious and sadistic.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you start breathing and you're attracting this energy, you cycling the energies in your house or in somebody else's house, like you can taste the air, you can taste the distaste.
Yeah.
So like if everybody was really fully being the alchemist they could be, then I don't want to get in the way of that, if anybody's process of that, and it might take them hurting themselves.
Yeah, that's your whole MO though.
Yeah.
Like you don't want it. Who are we? Like how can we be that arrogant to think that we can disrupt like their learning? You know what I'm saying?
The Tao is greater than that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I just feel like that's what I run into, where I truly want what's best for them and they want what they want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You.
Or the idea of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Never really me.
Yeah, that's true.
People love shades of me, or they trick themselves into thinking they love shades of me, but they don't really love it. So like I don't know. That's another bag. But I just feel like that if we was really all converting the air in the world and using the vessel like we could, it's crazy change, man. Like, you know what I mean? So whenever I run into someone, I just want to point into that direction, like, yo, this is the direction, this is the way to the way. You know what I'm saying? This is the direction, and I do my best to try to exemplify it. I know I got to work on what I got to work on. I just try to be as little amount of weight on somebody as possible, and if I do leave like a residue of weight, then I know at some point that I'm gonna have to alleviate weight somehow. At some point in my path. So it's like that's just how I go, the ebb and flow of, to give it and to take it. I know this shit coming back. Like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. One hand wash the other. Like it gotta be an exchange. Like
everything just moves in cycles, man.
You don't get away with nothing. Everything's so complete. Like every chapter
is all complete.
Every chapter wraps up and you like, get to zero in a sense,
Yeah.
like whether it's emotionally at zero or whatever, and you hit that 0 point, and then the next chapter comes, and it's like then you get all the tools you need and all the energy and efforts you need for that chapter,
Yeah.
and then like as soon as you get back to that 0 point, then the next, you know what I mean? However it unfolds, however it manifests, whether it's different bodies or just waking up the next day, you
But
know, there's no difference really.
something came to mind to me. I think it was maybe in another video you posted, but you were talking about how the woman impregnates the male's mind first, right? And then
Well, life itself.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like
yeah.
the male is being, you know what I mean? The bodies are conduits, you know, that we
Yeah.
shouldn't be identifying with.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in that sense, like not to create separation, but if your identity is your body, like that's a limited identity.
Yeah.
Then the identity, for not to be corrosive, it has to be infinity. It has
Yeah.
to be like selfless. So then you can flow with, you can harmonize with life, and you can complement life. But if you're not harmonizing with life, you try and fight it, you try and fit life into your ideals
Yeah.
instead of vice versa, then you're always going to be like, you know, like a sore cord.
I mean, even if you look at the body, like from a, you know, a microcosm perspective, like the body, the cells are individuals. Anytime the cells get together and bunch up, it's usually something bad, you know? It's like
Yeah.
we're meant to kind of keep on our path, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
like
mean, it's okay we make pit stops to, you know,
Yeah.
exchange or whatever, but to clump up like that, it means
Yeah.
something else, you know?
And then it's like it's never ending. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Only people that destroy their bodies will look at it like they need to pout and be sad about a chapter ending or conclusion of a breath, or however you want to look at it, like a segment in your life.
Why you want to
Because
stay in certain cycles? That's what I'm saying with people.
If you take
like,
care of yourself, you know we can pick up at any point in time
Yeah.
where we left off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and I'll meet you there. It's like
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Like I mean, why do I can't drag you to heaven? You know what I'm saying? I'll meet you there though. We can meet each other there, and we, you know, like.
Drag
You know what I'm saying? But everybody,
Yeah.
you know, at this point, we're all congregating in hell, and a lot of, you know, a lot of, for the most part, a lot of people.
want company down
Yeah.
here, man.
Yeah,
And
we want company down in a physical form. A lot of times, it's people that make your breath more shallow
yeah.
and bring the blood to the lower parts of your body.
Like, bro, you making me hungry right now.
Yeah, exactly. Or you make me hungry as fuck with your emotional dysfunction. You're
Yeah.
not venting.
Yeah.
I gotta vent twice as much because, you know, or I gotta be in like completely open space to where, you know, you can exhaust
Yeah. for
freely.
sure.
It's like
Yeah.
being in a garage with the car closed, you know, with the door closed and the car on.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you start fucking dying,
Yeah.
taking in all that gas from them, man. Especially people eating trash, you know what I mean? Let alone somebody just with emotional problems.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
it's all emotional and physical.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
emotional weight becomes physical, but I'm saying like, you know, vegans can influence you in these ways and emotionally and bother you, whatever, no doubt. And you know, but if you're in a room with someone that has all these gases inside themselves, like
Mhm.
as far as terrible foods, that is
Pressure
all,
on the brain and
that's
all
so
types
much,
of yeah.
Yeah, that's so much terrible thoughts.
Yeah.
Because gas, air, you know what I mean, it's regulating the thought. So all the gases in you, you know, if you have a thought cycle and then you usually have a gas issue
Yeah.
somewhere, you know, you might need activated charcoal or warm or whatever, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you definitely need you need diaphragmatic breathing. That's paramount before everything.
Yeah, but those people don't know how it feels to be like in your position when you're around them. Like it's like people don't understand. It's like because you know they'll say like, oh, no one wants to be around me when I'm like this, and I'm like because it's like literally it's taxing. You know what I'm saying? To have to process your emotions for you because you're not doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people just live in that debt though. People
Yeah.
just live in that constant debt
Yeah.
and gradually decline. And they
Yeah.
gradually parasite off each other. They never, you know, it's always like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back and shit. Like it's always like that, you know, and you constantly, you know, deteriorating slowly. You know, it's a slow death. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's very painful.
I notice when people are unconsciously they're about to, I guess, they're just on the death lifestyle or whatever you want to call it, death style, right? And
Yeah, that's the.
yeah, I notice like women have a tendency to like when they start talking about, oh, you know, I really want to have a kid, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is like in the midst of wanting to have a kid, it's like during one of the worst stages of your life as far as just like your finances are fucked up or your partner is just not a great father figure, but yet you're like, I want to have kids. Like, what the fuck is going on with you that you are like, I need company down here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm ready to bring the next ancestor down because I can't handle it. You know, it's just so selfish. And I'm like, it's fucked up. And, you know, I asked him, I was like, how do you think this is going to affect, you know, the relationship once you get pregnant on purpose? And it's not going to solve your problems, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like once people are ready to check out, they just give up. And they're like,
And any chick that wants to get pregnant with me is barking up the wrong tree. And, like, really is,
just letting y'all know. Throw that in the video.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, definitely. I mean, I'm glad I can play devil's advocate in a sense, though, here where, I definitely feel you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, as far as having kids and, like, being in alignment with that, like, I just feel like love is something so irrational. If you want to house that shit, you know, you should be if you're really inspired to have a kid, you should be inspired to take care of yourself to the utmost, you know, level of, you know, that you can take care of yourself to where you can attract the energy that will, you know, just bring a different echelon of ancestors.
Of course.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then the body that they come into will be more clean. So, like, you know, that if you're really inspired, then you'll be doing that, and then your efforts would show that. But it wouldn't even be anything you have to talk about. Your alignment would just happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You would attract the mate. The whole process would happen. The shit would be effortless.
Yeah.
It would be a joyous inspiration, and you would feel alignment with creation in that way. You know what I mean? You're literally stars aligning, you know, everything like that. So that's, you know, and in one sense, like, if you're irrationally inspired, it's still going to come down to you taking care of yourself. But, like, you know, so I can't speak for anybody that might be irrationally inspired. If it inspires them to take care of themselves.
Yeah, but
you know
that's usually that's not what's going on.
That's exactly.
Yeah, that's like far out there. What you're talking about.
Yeah, if something is like, the world is pushing on you in a way where it's like, you gotta take care of yourself because the world needs what's coming through you.
Yeah. I mean, usually, females get super sick during pregnancy, and it's just a horrible experience. And I feel for them because, you know, the healthcare system here is not built to really take care of these women, you know, and the child. And it's just so much trauma.
Yeah, the suggested food.
Yeah, on both parties. It's like, damn, man, like, I wouldn't trust it, you know? Like, I'm going to damage the baby's vessel and then mine as well, you know? And it's horrible. It's a terrible experience, you know what I'm saying?
Doing somebody else's ritual.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's already chaotic. It's just like, it's just crazy. You know, just the whole energy. That's what I'm saying, the whole energy. If you're inspired to take care of the thing not the thing in the sense of a person, but the whole process, and you want to take care of the whole process.
Because it is an entire process. It takes years to really get it right. Yeah.
You get your cycles together to go through the whole thing, and then, you know, then you having the kid, and then you're going from, you know, to the, you know, from womb to tomb.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, I feel like that's what you gotta be willing to take on. And that's what I feel like with relationship too, man. I can't be with someone that's not, like, as far as, like, really, really being with somebody, like, companionship, like, you gotta be ready to, like, deal with their parents dying, and their brothers and sisters dying, and all that type of stuff. Like, all the process,
an agreement.
The whole process of life, you know what I mean? Like, that, all that process is gonna happen unless you see, like, a Breatharian Renaissance. So, like, you know what I mean? Other than that, like, you know, you're going to have to really, you know, go through these phases in life that everybody has, you know, from womb to tomb, with people around them supposedly dying or going into their different phases, and then you're not being able to see them in this way.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's bullshit. Like, if we can't weather those storms, like, those are real storms, like, you know what I mean? This shit is fickle. It's nothing. Like, I'm not, anybody that's really petty, like, over something, if it's really petty, then there's nothing that can be but, like, you know, some short-term dick. Like, that's all I can really get. You know, that's all I can supply, because there's nothing else there. Like, you're not going, if I'm not really inspired to be there for you, you know what I mean? Like, when your brother died or vice versa or something like that, like, if it feel awkward, if it don't feel like family, then what am I even having this situation?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to you.
Why am I even getting my body in rhythm with you? Like, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you can have casual sex with someone to test the water, and then you can see, like, wow, if I got in a rhythm, it can only get better. You know what I mean? But then sometimes you're like, this can only get worse. And I kind of mastered the art of the first time.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like then that time, this shit too, I feel like women just be like, if it's a good first time, they associate that with love. And I'm like, nah. We kicked out. We kicked out early. That's it. The energy's gone. I utilized it. That was it. You know,
that's terrible.
You're going to have to go evolve.
Yeah, sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, there ain't no way. Like,
slap on the ass. All right, now go do great things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. There's nothing else here right now.
Yeah, that's
this
so
right
funny.
now. You know what I'm saying? In this, you know what I mean?
I like the way you put that, though, like explosive energy. Like, most relationships just explode explosive. Like let's do this. A to Z, 2 months.
Yeah, volatile and erratic. Just
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But it's just, it got to, you are what you eat. We
Yeah.
eat unstable ass foods. And they hit, the chemistry hits us, we become unstable.
Forgive me, I was just eating garbage at the time. It wasn't me.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. That's how you be. That's how
Yeah, like shit.
I reflect on it, like, was I on drugs?
I know.
Was it?
That's real shit. People don't understand that.
What
Like,
was I eating to where
I was under the influence, man.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even myself. Like, you come out of it and you get your energy together and collected, and you're like, what the fuck was I on? Like, what was I doing during that time? Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
No, it's real. I mean, I love connections though.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I mean? But and everything relates to everything. Like you're in a relationship with everything.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
There's all immortalized relationships. Like you know what I mean? Like why are we trying?
Put a cap on it.
Yeah,
Like, it gotta be a certain way. It
We
has
trying
be
to find forever and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How the fuck we gonna do that?
It's in your face.
Yeah, you know what I'm
It's
saying? Like,
forever. Yeah.
Shout out to Common Sense. It's a great album, man. Finding Forever is a classic album. But I was just saying, like really though, like I feel like that the concepts, the self-judgments that lead to judging other people.
Oh yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Like, that shit is what kills you. You know what I mean? Measurement. I mean, that's just judgment. More so, instead of seeing things as the whole. You know what I mean? And then you respect every part because it all is all part of the whole. It's part of you. You know what I mean? Like it's just it comes down to respect. So much is respect. And once you respect yourself on a different level, you're like, yo, please come up to this other level of respect. Let's respect ourselves up here. You know what I mean? And people.
The reason, like, initially when we started talking about how, people get around you, like, you've had partners and they still regress. I just feel like once you.
Or I walk away and then they go vegan. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But then they just plateau though.
But that's the thing is though, like I feel like when you really start to cleanse the body and really God is in that vessel, like you feel God there is present, right? It's like why would you ever want to step away from that? Why would I need you to keep me motivated? Like I feel it now. It's an understanding. Like I'm with you there.
Yeah, we
you know?
sharing it forever.
Yeah, forever. Like cleanliness is next to godliness, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like once you hit that level of purity, like I don't need fucking nobody remind me of that shit. It's like it's a beautiful experience. It's so fulfilling, and you'll always feel full once you acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying?
You're just making your cup smaller and smaller and smaller as you clean the body.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just get fulfilled with less, but it don't feel any different. You know what I mean? Like less is more in a sense. You know what I mean? Because everything is, firing completely. Everything is, all the molecules is moving. You know what I mean? Everything, nothing is dying.
Because everybody can experience the other end of the spectrum if they want. If they want to go down that route of constantly just feeling the lack. Yeah, it's just horrible. It's just never going to be the same.
Compensation ships.
Yeah, it's just horrible, man. But that's the thing is though, like
you love people where they can meet you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I try to do that. I love them where we can meet.
Yeah.
Like meet them where I can.
Yeah.
To where it's like not chopping my fucking head off.
Yeah.
And then then do what I can when I can. It's
It
not.
says turn right on the Fane Road.
Or is that thing gonna go off?
Nah, we can keep doing it. It's cool. It's cool. But we all know you're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. It's just like once I experienced that on my own, like I wouldn't need to have that external reminder. I mean, it's nice, you know what I'm saying. But you're not gonna be
with yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
The more conditional you are with yourself, then the more you separate inside. Like, it's like living by your tongue or living by your eyes. Living by whatever sense that should drive it. How is this driving the whole vessel? Do things with a
I mean, I think what makes
holistic approach.
What makes your perspective so powerful though is that you're in a male vessel, so it's like for you to even attain that level of like understanding and like have that energy and know how to cycle it. It's really inspiring because like women, I feel like we have it a little bit easier than a lot easier. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We can hold our energy, we can take it. You know what I'm saying, from people too, and it's just like so. It's like I would be highly inspired.
I learned a lot of my humility and humanity from women in general. You know what I mean? Because of the way that they can process emotions and stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's the true unworking or work. That's the true work of the world and shit. In a lot of ways, and it goes unseen. It's an intangible, you know. That, and I just feel like with guys, yeah, like they make it easy for me in the sense that it's so much, you know, it's a lot of great women out here, but dudes can't match.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
just
so, and, you know, but they make it hard for me in a sense because dudes be so terrible that be coming off as a dude, you look like a dude. You know?
Yeah.
And so it is what it is. Like, you know, like my sister has more subscribers than me.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and nothing against my sister, but you know, it's just, it is
She's
what
gonna
it
watch
is.
this video like, what,
Yeah,
Taylor?
it is what it is. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
Females, man,
Yeah.
running the world.
Yeah.
I
So.
don't know it.
Yeah, so I just feel like with dudes, you know, it's almost like I be almost ashamed when I be around dudes. I'm like, damn, I gotta hold it down for all of us. I guess you guys
Yeah.
really just.
You're the MVP.
Yeah, like, fuck, God, come on, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you making us all look bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just the concept, though, I think, of just holding a seed in their mind. And they're just so eager to release the responsibility of energy. Because energy is really responsibility. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you got energy, you're supposed to be using it, refining it, charging it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
You-
people,
you-
it's just like, I think the easiest way to equate that is like, you know, when you talk about money, like anytime someone gets money, like first thing they want to do, like I gotta spend this, like I have to get rid of this, and it's like that's how we treat our energy. Like I have all this energy, like I gotta go fuck somebody right now. I gotta get rid of this. It's too much. It's too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just
So-
can't. Yeah, you're just not okay with that fullness.
Yeah.
You know, that completeness. It just really, like, things get peaceful. People want to disrupt it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like the body starts. This body, you know, it's really the Tao is the simplest path. It's the
Yeah.
easiest way. People just prefer the side path. They prefer the
Yeah.
fucking landmines.
I like it hard.
Yeah, like, that's the crazy thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
It's pretty views out here on this drive.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Arizona got so much to offer.
Yeah. But what do you think?
I think it's a good video.
Good?
Yeah,
Good?
definitely.
Right?
Yeah, 2020 Tantra.
Yeah,
on
get them
Amazon.
PDFs.
Yeah.
This is my Michelle.
Info in the description.
Yeah.